Hey guys, for today's tips and tricks video, I wanted to talk about playing with low HP. So there's some games that you're going to be playing and you're going to take a lot of damage early on in the round, and that could be whether you take substantial gunfire, maybe you get spammed through a smoke, or maybe you take damage from grenades. If you get low HP, you still are very valuable for your team in the round, and staying alive is oftentimes a really good thing to do. So I'm going to talk about first about CT side, what you can do if you've taken a substantial amount of damage. Let's say you have 30 or less HP, what you can do. So as a CT, what's really good to do if you're low HP is take a headshot angle. For example, if I take a lot of damage, let's say I'm crossing mid and I take damage, or take damage somewhere fighting somewhere, or take damage at B tunnels, what I'll want to do is I'll want to find a position where all that's showing of me is my head. Because the terrorists most likely have ops and AKs, an AK or op headshot is going to kill me one bullet no matter what. So if I put myself in a position where they can only headshot me, and it's a really hard angle for them to hit, then I'm going to have a lot more success at the round taking this 1 versus 1 duel. I can see their entire body here, and I can spray them down, or I could just go for headshots as well. But if they want to shoot me, it doesn't matter if they shoot me in the chest or the head. I'm dead one shot either way. So if I just show only my head, it's going to be a very difficult target for them to hit. And even if they hit me in the head, I'm dead either way. So playing a headshot angle is really good. You can do that over at the B box on Dust 2. You can try to do that on A bomb site. But the thing you have to be careful about here is that you can get grenaded or molotoved. So other things that you could do is you could try to play other positions where you're generally speaking going to get one kill before you die. A one and done spot is a great way to play with low HP because you can't really battle out in other locations. All you can do is get one frag, because once you get hit once, you're dead. You want to make sure that the terrorists are pushing out into an area where you can get a nice crossfire on them. Playing close mid doors could be a good way to do a one and done spot. Playing in CT spawn is a good way. Goose is also good. Also at barrels is good. Just play an off angle or one and done spot. See if you can surprise an enemy and get a kill. On terrorist side, good things to do with your low HP. Let's say you've taken nade stack damage or you got shot early in the round. What you can do is you can become a lurker while your teammates are clearing areas, and then you just sit back and you hold for push. Again, you'll try to want to create as many headshot angles as possible, but your job here is, instead of looking for actively for frags, you're just going to be holding a position waiting for a CT to push. Whether that be upper B tunnels, you're holding for push here or back here, or maybe even if you're over on long side of the map, you can just take a position where you're just sitting here waiting for a push from the CTs, and you're just going to be sitting here waiting the entire time, maintaining map control for your team as they clear areas. When your team is ready to actually execute a strategy, it's good to send you in after you use all your utility to be the first person in. Reason being, the person who has a lot of health has a better chance at clutching the round than you with low health. If you send your teammate in first who has a lot of health and they die, now you're left with low HP, let's say 20 or less HP, to win the round. It's a lot easier to win a round in a 1 versus 1 situation, or 2 versus 2, or 1 versus 2 if you have 100 health than if you have 20 health. So you're going to be the guy who's just bait. You're going to be the sacrificial lamb. For example, if I'm going up cat and there's a cat execute and I have low health, I've used all my grenades, my teammate who has full health is going to use me as bait. He doesn't know where the enemy is. I don't know where the enemy is. So my job is to find out where the enemy is by peeking and being the first one up and seeing if I can get a nice headshot off and get a kill. But if I don't get the kill, my job is to communicate clearly to my teammate who does have health where the player who killed me is located, so that my teammate can get the trade kill and capitalize off of my death. So if my teammate's able to get a trade kill off of my death, then I'm using the fact that I have low health to my advantage. So it doesn't matter who has low health, as long as you send the person who has low health in first, you're going to have greater success, because that person is most likely going to die. Whoever's first in is most likely going to die. That's how entry fragging works. You're going to be the first person in, there's a lot of angles to clear, and unless you hit it, you're aimed exactly where the enemy ends up peeking, or unless you hit a really nice flick shot or snapshot, you're probably going to die. So again, be the first one in if you're low health and have your teammates trade off of you. Let them bait you. Let's say I'm taking an op versus op battle though early in the round. Let's say I come over to mid and I take an op versus op battle and I get legged here. I have 20 health or 15 health, whatever damage I took. If I have an op and I'm fighting another opper, most of the time, unless they hit me in the leg, like what happened, an op's going to kill in one shot if they hit you in the chest or the head. It's good to re-peek another opper if you've been shot down to low health, and think of it as a lifeline. You got shot, you should have died, but you still have your life. You can retake that op versus op fight because generally speaking, you're going to die and be useless most of the time. So taking that op battle and overextending in that situation is definitely a good thing to do. Let's say the opper's not offering that battle. Come and play that headshot angle. Play an angle like this, or play an angle where not much of your body is showing. But you don't want to do it with something like cat ledge. Cat ledge could be okay, but you don't want to take a pixel peek because you're so low in health. An enemy who's just coming around the corner and shooting through a wall, they're going to be able to kill you in one shot or two shots if the bullets are going through the wall. So you don't want to take a really super tight pixel peek. It's good to do super tight pixel peeks against rifles or pistols if you have full health, because if they shoot at you, it's going to be shooting you through the wall. But if you're really low health, those shots through the wall will actually kill you. So you don't want to take those types of angles. Again, off angles are good, headshot angles are good. That's what you're going to want to take. Those are the battles that you're going to want to take. So if you're low health, you're still useful. Terrorists, just hold map control until your team's ready to execute, then be the first one in. And CTs, try to find headshot positions or one and done positions so that you can get a kill off before you go down. Anyways, I hope this video helps. If it does, remember to subscribe. Peace.